So I'll be showing you what I eat in a very busy day as a 9 to 5 mom and is trying to lose weight or maintain weight. I'm just waking up and I always have these very bright eyes when I wake up. Like my eyes are always wide open. I don't know what. One thing that happens in the morning whenever I'm going to work is that I'm always in a hurry because I also have to get my kids out in the morning and I don't have any help. So it's just me. So I have to prepare them, prepare their lunch. My only savior these days is that they can now, dress themselves up, and sometimes they take their baths by themselves. I also bed them sometimes as well. If you're watching me for the first time, I have 2 sons, 2 school-age boys, and we live in Nigeria. So I always tilt towards quick meals. Ain't nobody got time for elaborate meals. When you're busy, you know that you don't have time to make elaborate meals and decorate them and plate them so they look nice. How are you? All right. I try to include as much nutrients as I can. Let me also say this, I don't eat in the morning. I don't eat in the mornings because I'm also on intermittent fasting. So I make my breakfast. Would I call it breakfast? I would say, yeah, I break my fast. So it's breakfast. So I make my breakfast, which I have at midday. So around between 10 to 12, that's when I eat. So once I drop the kids off at school, I head to work. And on my way, I like to buy fruits. Sometimes I like to do cucumber and granules, but today I'll be buying bananas and groundnuts. So when I get to work, I'll have some time with my colleagues. I'll do some work, and once it's 10 o'clock, I start to have my breakfast. That's when my intermittent fasting stops. I do the 16 to 8 intermittent fasting, where I break my fast at 10 a.m. and I start my fast at 6 p.m. or thereabouts. Sometimes when I'm having my oats, I like to add bananas, especially on days where I don't come with enough garnishing. But today, I think I have enough garnishing. So my banana and granules will serve as my snacks for today. So between 1 and 2, that's when I have my snacks. And something else I also do whenever I don't get to buy any fruits while I'm on my way to work is that there's this lady that sells bole in front of us. So what I do is I go to her and I buy bole, but I don't buy the bole sauce. Instead, I buy groundnuts. If you've been to Lagos, you would know that that's how the Yoruba people eat their bole. They do plantain and groundnuts. So what I do is I buy a ripe plantain or sometimes half ripe, and I buy groundnuts, and maybe I buy eggs, and then I have that for snacks, or you can even call it lunch. So on days where I get home and I don't have any ready-made meal like beans or maybe soups, I like to head straight into the kitchen. I wash my hands and I start to prepare what I'm going to eat. For today, I'm having rice, vegetable sauce, and chicken. It's very quick and it's very easy to prepare, and I've made things easy for me by cutting the vegetables in the market. See, on this journey, you want to do things as efficient as possible, especially because you have kids, you have a family to take care of, you have work to do. You don't have all the time to sit and, make all the meal preps yourself, especially if you don't have help just like me. So the ones that I can outsource, I give it to people and they help me do it. The ones that I can do by myself, I do it by myself. And that's how I manage to survive and make sure I do my intermittent fasting even with my busy and full life. So if you like this video, leave a like and also subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.